Brian Norman, what's going on?
What's up, boss? What's going on, man? What's up?
Oh man, just actually previewing and predicting the card that you're fighting on.
Yeah, I'm glad you put that last. I was like, man, tell these folks what the fuck going on. Talking about got stopped the last, bro. I told you I had vertigo. I'm glad you said it
I
at the.
know, I know, I mentioned it, but I mean, at the end of the day, they gonna be looking when they make their predictions. They're gonna go off box rec. So on
Yeah,
paper,
that's cool. I just wanted you to make sure that you knew what the fuck was going on in vertigo. It does go away. Vertigo does go away. And what ended up happening? What ended up happening? You know what I'm saying? Since it's out there, I tell you. Busted eardrum that never really healed. The busted eardrum never really healed. So when the busted eardrum never really healed, I guess it was, you know, whatever the fuck, and it just wasn't right. So that's what happened. I didn't find that out again until after I retired. But let's point out some things real quick. I had 30 fights, 17-11, two no contest. I had 30 fights. I retired. You can look at my career. I started in '03. Went pro in '03 at 20 when I just turned 24, and I retired in '09 when I just turned 30. Yes, I retired in '09 when I just turned 30. 6 years. I had 29 fights in 6 years. I had 29 fights in 6 years. Then I came back. I told you I took it again. You can. I mean, everything I'm gonna tell you gonna add up to what I say. I took 2 years off. I'm in the gym training my boys. I'm training my oldest son. I'm training Lil B. You know, we're doing what we're doing, but I'm sparring at the same time. So as I'm sparring, I'm like, damn, I might be all right. I might be all right, whatever. So, I get a call for a fight. I like, well, shit, I ain't but 30. I was like 31, 32 at the time. But shit, you ain't got but one life. I'm still young. Let's fucking get it. I go back, I try again, same result. Not quite, not quite as bad. The last time it was my corner that stopped because I came back. I didn't get I was starting to get dizzy, and I came back to the corner right before the last round, and I told my coach, I said, "It's happening again, bro." I said, "This is it for me. It's last hurrah." His ass ended up stopping the damn fight. Like if you go look at the seconds, if you look at my last fight when they stopped it, look how many seconds was left in the fight. It's like fucking 3 seconds left. You hear me? I never did go down. I never did go down. I don't believe I went down in that fight, and I was just dizzy. And I had already told him I was dizzy, so he was worried about that shit. So my coach stopped that last fight. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, I was always on my feet or whatever else. But like in this camp, in this situation, and in prior years to coming up to this, I haven't had any issues. I used to have issues with shit. I'd be walking and literally fall sideways, like I fucking fall off to the side. The depth of trying to reach for shit was fucked up. But it's been a very long time since I had any kind of signs of anything. I'm good, and I'm gonna say this like I just said about the 30 fights. I had 30 fights. Well, I had 29 fights in 6 years. Greg Hackett has been a professional fighter since 2008 for 17 fucking years. This man beat one person with a win, and that person came back and beat him. Greg Hackett is not going to beat me.
so you saying it's all talk? Because I mean, if we believe him, which we tend to believe fighters, right? We give them the benefit of the doubt, and he makes it seem like, look, I was not taking it serious. This was just free money to me. People coming at late notice. I already got a good paying job. They offered me $2,000+ on top of my already good paying job. So I'm snatching that money up. He is about money, and he said he loves the fight. Now, don't you think he can be a little bit better than what you're expecting because he's actually training for you and had the 8 weeks
All
train for you?
right. Now, I was going to wait till after the fight to say all of this, but I go ahead and put it out there now. You look at the level of fighters that I fought, you look at the level of fighters that I had, you have to have a certain pedigree to even get up for that. You have to have a certain level of knowledge and dedication to get up for that. You understand what I'm saying? You have to know how to do it. He's never had a fight where he knew how to do it. So You're not gonna tell me now all of a sudden now he knows how to get up for it. When the fuck has he ever got up for it? That don't just come out the blue. They don't come out the blue at 38 years old. When the
Yeah,
reason I could never get back into shape,
but it's
you ever
different. It's
go
different.
ahead.
So he's getting offered these fights short notice. This is a fight that's built up around him. He got studio cameras
You
coming.
ain't,
Is
you ain't,
doing 24/7. Like, or even for you,
you yeah, but you ain't hearing what I'm saying. So when does the wisdom or how does the wisdom about what to do and how to do it and the dedication of getting in shape, how does that come out of nowhere? How do you all of a sudden get there when you never had it?
I don't know. I'm different, man. I'm big on drive. He could be motivated. The feud with you, factoring in that he's getting the correct amount of time, which he's never gotten. He's being treated like an A side, right? They coming,
Right, right, right.
they filming him.
Listen,
This is bigger than it's ever been for him.
hey, I'm glad you noticed that he don't want it. This is his biggest payday. This is his biggest main event. That in the 27 fights I think he had. And 27 fucking fights, I looked. That man was a fucking main event fighter, one fucking fight. I was main event damn near every time I fought.
And you got to think about this, right? His other fights, he just took them. We find out later, oh, he fought so and so. He fought Jarrett Hurd. Oh shit, we ain't watch it. We didn't know. There wasn't no build up. The pressure's
What?
on. Y'all been talking. We've been watching. You know, you
Yeah,
live up.
absolutely. I
So
mean, look, again, I'm gonna wait to talk I'm gonna wait to talk my cash money shit after I whoop his ass. But I'm gonna whoop that man ass.
so
I,
so how has sparring been going? Like, are you allowing yourself to go all out, or are you not going all out for fear of, you know, vertigo popping back up? Right?
I don't have any fear of anything. Everything I've been doing it the correct way. You got to remember, I've been in boxing for over 30 years. I've been in the boxing, affiliated with boxing, coaching, fighting for over 30 years. I have more experience than when I started. Greg Hackett was like 7, 8 years old. So this is what I do. You understand what I'm saying? This is my life. You don't train a world champion without knowing what the fuck you're doing. Like people like to minimize what I've done, who I am, and you know what I'm saying. When I say minimize, I mean like even the point I'm looking at it like, damn, you act like I didn't fight 30 fucking fights in in damn near 6 years, pretty much. You act like I didn't do that. It took a lot to get up to do that. You act like I didn't fight at the level of fighters I was fighting on and go take these fights and go. I mean, it took dedication to do. They act like I don't even look like I still look. You feel what I'm saying? I'm 45 years old and my body look like a fucking 20-something year old. You'll see at the fight. When you see me take my shirt off at the fight or the way in or whatever else, you gonna understand. My body look better than 90% of fighters right now. 90. That high.
Are you expecting his body to change, or you think he'll be the same Greg?
But that's another thing. That's another thing that I pay attention to. See, I pay attention to details, and that's why. And again, when I talk my cash shit after, that's why I'm so good at breaking down fighters, and I look at every single thing. And I know that if you're in the gym for 17 years, if you're in the gym for 17 years and you fight, you actively fight, and you actively getting called on for fights and everything else, but you look like you look him. You went from 147 to heavyweight, yet me don't box at all, haven't boxed in 14 years, as we say. And I only gained 40, 45 pounds, 40, 50, I think 50 pounds max, 45, 50 pounds max. And I got that back off. I'm only 10 pounds away from where I was when I stopped fighting. 10 pounds right now. That's it. Again, like I said, when you see me, when you see me, you'll understand you don't look like this. You don't get like this or look like this without taking care of yourself. The man didn't take care of it. It's so much more to this. It's so much more to this that I'm seeing that other people not seeing. But again, I'm gonna wait till after the fight to talk my cash money shit. But I'm bold enough and brave enough and confident enough to talk enough of it right now. Again, like I said, my face card on the line. My son face card on the line.
So your son is training you. Obviously, hardcores are gonna assume that's just a gimmick to make sure that your son and you equally get publicity. It'll boost this fight up. It boosts his profile up. But because you're the trainer, right? You can't be taking instruction from your son, or can you?
Oh no, 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 no! First of all, it's not a gimmick. There's no gimmick in nothing I do. Everything I say is 100% authentic. Second of all, yes, no, I can. Like I taught my son, you can only put, and you should know, you can only push yourself so far. So you can only, like, when you go, you need that person to push you that extra mile or whatever. I trained them literally all. What is 7 years old? 17 years. 17. I've been training him since Greg Hackett been pro. So I trained my son for 17 years, right? So I trained my son for 17 years. I've taught him the ins out. I done taught him mental. Like, if you listen to me talk and I can't wait to show, because I mean the boxing world has disrespected me so much. I got something to prove. I got something to prove, because you can't disrespect who I am and what I've done. I've done more than Greg Hackett in boxing, in coaching, and fighting, in activity, in anything you want to say. I've done more than most of these coaches in boxing. There's not many coaches that even fought to the level that I fought. You got Buddy McGirt. Let me think of the ones I can think of. You got Buddy McGirt. You got Freddie Roach. Who the fuck else right now active? That was a fighter.
Robert Garcia.
Uh,
Robert Garcia won that world title, and he lost.
Robert Garcia. Yeah, Robert Garcia. Yeah, no, I'm not throwing shade in. Yeah, no, I'm giving these guys credit. Three, but that's it. Those are the only three coaches. Like, the top coaches, they're not doing what we doing. They haven't done what we did. You know what I'm saying? They haven't done what we did. They ain't been what we been. They didn't walk through the fire.
Professional boxing level, you mean?
Say it again. Yes, yes. I walked through the fire. And just like I told you, when, I don't know if you remember this, but when I first started, we first did the first interview, I walked through the fire. I took my bumps and bruises, and so my son can continue the legacy. So my son can continue. I did not want my son to fight. My son wanted to fight, because I took so many bumps and bruises from it. And I didn't think, boxing was the dirty game to me at the end of the day. My son wanted to do it. I was like, I'm not going to shortchange him of something that I wanted to do all my life. So that's what I did. And I made sure that I made sure he did not make any of the mistakes that I made. None. And he has not made any of the mistakes I made. And he's doing great. I mean, main thing about the mistakes is the outside life getting in the way. Like, when I first started boxing, I was about to have my first kid, but I didn't have a kid yet. You know what I mean? At 15 years old, I didn't have a kid yet. I made sure hey, look, you don't want to let the outside life get in your way at first. You don't want to have to work and have to do this and have to do that. So he good. He lives a very comfortable, peaceful life, and boxing is his focus. And I made sure that he do that.
I found your fight with John Pascal. I am so impressed, man. Damn, I should have been. I mean, I seen that you fought him, but I didn't go find the fight, bro. Man,
Right.
that's amazing, bro. That shit was packed. It had to be at least 20 to 30,000 people.
And listen, listen, people. I'm in Canada. I'm in Canada.
Nah,
I
that's
mean,
big, man.
I'm wait. No, 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 no. Let's break this down. I'm in Canada, and I'm in Canada at this fight. The whole crowd booing. These motherfuckers don't speak English; they speak French. Whole crowd booing when they say my name. You see my performance. Did not get hurt. Did not get dropped. Did not get beat up. Didn't get any of that. You get what I'm saying? I went through again. It takes a certain pedigree of fighter and person to go through that. It takes a certain pedigree of person to go through what I went through. That whole crowd and all those people behind me, they booing.
How
You
much
see
is
me looking
genetics though, man? Come on. How much you look like you was all muscle. How much is this genetics, man?
at it was me. I started working out at 3 years old, man. I started doing aerobics with my mama at 3. I started lifting weights at 8. I worked out all my life until I was 34 years old, 34, 35 years old. And you see
How
that body right there?
old were you?
Wait, you see that body right there?
Yeah.
That body you looking at right there, I look right like that right now or better. Right now, the body you're looking at, you will see tomorrow night. So Saturday night, I look
Bro,
that way as we speak or better right now.
bro, look how young Pascal, and you went 12 with young Pascal. That's crazy.
And,
Wow.
and he did not hurt me. There was times he sat on the ropes. He wanted to quit. He told me.
No,
He said the crowd got him back into it. He told me that.
he always used to get tired, man. That was
Yeah, he told me. He said the crowd kept him alive. Yes, he told me the crowd. So again, you have to think. My son just went to San Francisco and did the same thing in another man's hometown. As far as fighting, fighting on enemy territory. That's pedigree. That's pedigree, and that's why I got something to prove here. And I'm glad to see. And I did not know. I'm glad to see that so many people got so much disrespect for me that I'm gonna take it. Same thing my son gonna do. We taking respect. I like it. I love it. We coming in. We coming in the game. We taking it. They fucked around and let the wrong people in. That's it.
so for me, I'm wondering, is this a one and done, or do you see yourself keeping this going? Because remember, there was a time that Calvin Ford and Bullet was going to fight, and their shit fell apart. But now you got a network. They didn't even have a network behind them.
Yeah.
If you could
You
get
know
this
what?
in, are you
I'm
looking at
glad you.
another one?
I'm glad you said about. Let me go back about what I was saying about the coaching situation, about the topic, and I'm gonna answer that question. Calvin Ford, Bozy Ennis. I think he had like 3 or 4 fights as a pro. Uh,
Bomac, Derek James.
Bomac, yeah, I know. But Derrick James was one I forgot the name. There you go. Derrick James is the one who had he had a good career. Derrick James is one of the fighters I wouldn't I probably did say his name. Derrick James is yes, that's what I'm saying. But most of these coaches have not done what we done. Um and none of them at 40 plus years old was willing to step back in that ring. That's what I'm willing to do against a younger man, a fighter that's still of fighting age. 38 years old is still a fighting age. You got Terrence Crawford right there at the same age. You got Better BFs, 40 years old. I mean, these people still fighting at that same age. You got Lomachenko, 37 years old. Like, these people are still fighting at that age. I'm 45 years old. I'll be 46 years old in a couple of months. So, again, it takes a certain pedigree to do it. Now, you asked me, was it one and done? Uh, I want Tim Bradley. That's who I want. No, 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 no. That's who I want. I don't even want Greg Hackett. I want Tim Bradley. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Greg Hackett. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him, and I'm gonna make sure you'll see. I'm gonna make sure I beat him. Uh, Tim Bradley is afraid. Yep, he's afraid because Tim Bradley offered me a fight at 200 pounds. I agreed. Then Tim Bradley disappeared. Then Tim Bradley comes back and they make the offer to him from BLK Prime. He says, all right, cool, let's do it. They're paying, let's do it. Then he comes right back and he reneges and says, nah, man, I ain't letting you make nothing off of me. What are you talking about? You offered this fight. I didn't offer this fight. I never said nothing about a fight. You said it to me. So Tim Bradley is afraid. Tim Bradley won't even face me. Tim Bradley won't jump on the comment section. He won't jump on a lie. Tim Bradley won't face me. So when people understand this, and the more I get out, the more I say, and you will see that Tim Bradley will not face me. He will not say a word to me. That motherfucker ain't coming. He won't fight me. But hopefully we can smoke him out. I mean, you work for ESPN. You work for you take checks from Pro Box and all of these. You doing YouTubes and everything else. So that means you ain't filthy fucking rich. So you still work. You still a working man, but you wouldn't even listen to the price point that they had for a fight with me. My bum had to call me a bum.
I mean, it's
So
this way, Brian. If you think about it, you're getting the buzz. He looks at it like, man, I was a world champ. I beat Pacquiao. He's got his accolades, right? But like, you're building the demand with the streets. You get this win, there's gonna be more people in his comment section, in his pro box comment section. He won't be able to hide from it.
he
Uh,
ain't gonna he ain't gonna do it. He gonna hide. He doing just what he gonna do. He gonna do the same thing he doing behind that Turkey Al Sheik shit. He gonna swear it's about respect. He gonna swear it's about something else. Tim Bradley will not fight. I will beat this. I watched this man. I sized this man up. I seen fear in this man. I beat the stew out of Tim. There's nothing Tim Bradley can do to hurt me. Same thing with Greg Hackett. Same thing with Greg Hackett, and you're gonna see tomorrow. And when you see what I do to Greg Hackett tomorrow, Saturday or whatever, and it's not even what I'm gonna do to him. It's what he's not even gonna physically be able to do to me because they just minuscule. Like I mean, I don't see it happening. I would be highly surprised. It's
Expect-
gonna take divine intervention
Are
for
you
something to happen.
are you expecting him to just come at you and maul you? Try to wait,
No,
wait.
he's a nervous fighter. He fights with nervous energy. Every real fight that I've seen him in that I could find on him is nervous energy. That's why he always winging that overhand. You see an overhand he throw?
Mm-hmm.
That's a nervous punch. It's not even a correct punch. He's just throwing it out of nerves. I think he does that. He does it out of nerve. Like I said, he fights with nervous energy. As long as I'm calm enough and I've been through so much, I don't see myself being no more hype than I am as I'm sitting right here on this, as I'm sitting right here on this sofa. So I don't see myself being no more hype than this because I'm just really a calm person right now.
But how do
You
you
know what?
that composure? It's been
I
14
will
years.
because and I'm not being funny because it goes together. Just hear me out because I've laid in a garage waiting to die, and I'm just being real with you. And that right there changes your mind. Like everything else is nothing to you after that. I laid in the garage, shot, bleeding, and waiting to die. It changed everything about me. So that person, that was after this person you watching in the ring, the pedigree of the motherfucker who don't give a fuck, who coming, who steady. You see me? See, I'm steady coming. I'm backing him down. He not back. He didn't back me down one time. If he
Hey,
backed me down, I take a step back. I come right back and take a step forward.
you not
I
using
never back down, huh?
you ain't using that jab, but you is walking him down. That's crazy.
Yeah, I walked him down, and I did jab. I jabbed a lot in that fight. I jabbed. I just didn't jab enough.
That
But
hand,
anyway,
that hand low, coach. That left hand
yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I didn't jab enough. But as you see, I'm walking him down. That's Pascal. That's a world champion. I'm walking
You
him down though. You
landed
see
that
it?
hand on the world champ. What's the
You
fuck?
see it? Watch me. That's what I'm telling you. It ain't like I got beat the fuck up. I didn't get beat up in this fight. There's no way you're gonna find me getting beat up in this fight. You're not gonna find me getting beat up.
That was a decent left hook to the body. What the
Absolutely. You're not going to find me getting beat up in this fight. That's what I'm saying. You ain't never seen Greg Hackett on no fucking level like that. These people are tripping me out. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to me. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said though, after I went through what I went through, I mean, it changed you. Like I'm not all the rest of this shit, man. I'd have been through so much. Me walking in that ring, just like I am right now, is a given. It's gonna be nothing. This
now
is how I'm walking in the ring.
you
I'm not nervous. I'm going to walk in the ring and I'm gonna do what I do.
you exchanged left hooks with him. Nah, you fearless. Okay, I see you. Look at this.
That's what I'm telling you. And that was then. I was fearless then. I'm more fearless now.
Why? Why? You older now. You supposed to be worried about your health.
No, no, no. I'm more fearless now because I laid in the garage waiting to die. I did not die. I got up and walked out.
What does that even mean? That went over my head the first time. What do you mean you laid in the garage waiting to die?
I got shot. I got shot in the chest and I got shot in the arm with a shotgun. I laid in a garage bleeding out, waiting to die by my motherfucking self. That does something to you. It changes everything about you. Just people don't understand. It heightens. It just heightens everything. Like it gives you a newfound lease on life, and you just don't give a fuck. That's all.
Hey, I know fighters don't think about losing, but this could be devastating, man.
It will be devastating, and I'm not gonna lose. It ain't no thinking about losing. I'm not gonna lose.
You can, this that could be bad, man. That could be bad.
Listen to me. I'm not listen. Listen to my voice. I'm not gonna lose.
Uh Neil Loris with the $2 super chat says Greg Hackett gonna win easy. Perfect. He got the fans on his side, man.
And I love it, and I'm glad, and I love it because I'm going. Hey, I'm coming right back to the comments, and I'm trolling every last one of them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna have nothing. I ain't gonna have nothing better to do in my life than to troll every last one of them.
That's hilarious, man. Oh man, I love it. I'm locked in. I've been telling my
Hey,
I'm
hey, what's
watch-
killing me though? My bad, my bad. Go ahead, go ahead.
I just said I've been telling my audience from the beginning. I'm gonna watch this one live, man.
I appreciate it. BLK Prime, download the app. I
Let
don't think a lot of people understand the hell. I didn't even know that one episode of that 24/7. It was supposed to be a whole thing of 24/7, all access. But I don't know what was going on with that. It was supposed to be released on January the 18th, and then I'm not sure what's going on with that. But it's on now. $5.99. It's $5.99. Just download BLK Prime to your phone or whatever else. I had to re-subscribe because I had subscribed before. I had to resubscribe last night myself, and that's when I saw it. And I hit Desmond and I told him, like, bro, you might need to make this clear because it wasn't even clear to me, and I'm the one fighting. So BLK Prime, man. Everybody download BLK Prime from any app store, whether it be on your TV, whether it be on your phone. It's only $5.99. There are other movies, other streaming on there, whatever else. You know what I'm saying? It's for a good cause. Um, I mean, we looking to put in work. You got two guys, two trainers willing to put it all on the line. Talk the shit and be about the shit. That's why that's the more. I mean, I got so much shit to talk after this. And you asked me was it one and done, and I said Tim Bradley is who I want. YSM, I thought about that later. YSM is how he I had beef with him. Jamil Parker, I know he don't box, but Jamil Parker was talking some shit before. I whoop his ass. I would love to get in there with him.
now you trying to come at content creators? What the?
No, 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 no. I'm not coming at content creators. He called me with it was what he was doing was after that bullshit went on. I
Mm-hmm.
think both told the boldface ass lies saying something about B got dropped and some other shit like that. And I was like, bro, and I put holes all in that shit. But what he kept doing was he kept going around the gym in Philly asking people questions when he knew what they were saying wasn't true because he was there. So I'm like, bruh, I cussed the motherfucker out. I made a post and cussed him out and whatever else. So he texted me. He was like, call me. And he was like, you got a problem with me? Say something. I'm like, bro, why the fuck you keep calling? Why you keep going around to Philly listening to what Philly niggas say when you was there? You know motherfucking where they lying. You know what I'm saying? You was there. He was there that day. He was like, I mean, it's my job. I'm just getting their take on it. How the fuck you gonna get that take on it when you know what they saying is a fucking lie? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You know they gonna sit there and lie. So anyway, that's how that got started. Then he went to saying, when I see you, I'm gonna do something to you. And I was like, all right, be careful what the fuck you wish for. But now that I'm back in the ring, I told him it was gonna get personal. Of course, don't nobody want no street shit. Cause I told him if you ever approach me, period, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I got these text messages to show if you come anywhere near me, like it's on and popping. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even worried about that. Now that we got the boxing situation, I'm like, you know what, bro? Shit, I get his ass in the ring too. So I mean, you got a lot of shit to talk. I didn't threaten him. He's supposed to be whooping my ass. I don't look to fight a fucking content creator. He said he could whoop my ass. So I want to whoop Jamil Park ass. I will do that. I don't really have no beef enough to do that or whatever, but I will definitely do it. Who else? Oh, I'll fight Jay Paul just for obvious reasons.
Nah, somebody just text me like, "Yo, ask him would he fight Jake Paul?" I'm like, "Of
Hell
course."
yeah, I'll fight Jay Paul for obvious reasons, motherfucker. Shit, I'll fight the shit out of him.
Shit. Free.
Hey, who the fuck wouldn't fight Jay Paul? I would definitely fight Jake Paul. So yeah, Tim Bradley is the one I want. I will fight Jamil, and I would definitely fight Jake Paul. So if anybody want to see him, y'all send his offer to him. Tell Jake Paul he got an opponent over here. He like to fight boxers. He like to fight old men. I'm a little younger than Tyson. Shit, and Tyson is my idol, and he the reason I box in the first place. So I would love to get in there and try to whoop, to do what I need to do to you. What the fuck else? If any other coaches talk shit, which I doubt. I mean, the good thing about this is the people who are it's only motherfuckers who can't do nothing, or who can't beat me, or can't. It's only people who cannot do anything with me or my son talking shit. It's not people that can. Nobody that can actually fight has said anything disrespectful to me or my son. That's the truth. Nobody that can actually fight.
I'm shocked. You jabbing the shit out of Pascal over here.
That's what I told you. You just said, "Oh, when you, I'm driving the shit out of him." That's what I'm saying. Hey, look, and look, and
Yeah.
Greg Hackett need to understand that you are what you are by nature. Guess what I am, Ness? I'm a jabber. You are what you are by nature. I'm a fucking jabber. I have a great jab.
Now, you think you could beat Bradley because he's gonna be out of his natural weight class, obviously.
Absolutely not. I can beat Bradley because I can beat Bradley. The only reason I lost those fights that I lost was because I had fucking vertigo.
Champ,
I'm good.
career, bro. I watched him go to fucking UK, beat Junior
Are
Witter.
you listening to what? Are you listening to what I'm saying? Are you listening to what I'm saying? The
I,
reason I lost the fights I lost was
he,
because of vertigo.
but he is like he was in there with Ruslan Pavatnikov for 12.
What? And how much do these guys weigh?
Nah, 140 was that Pavatnikov fight.
Exactly, motherfucker. I've never been 140. I don't remember ever being 140 ever in life.
That's the first thing I said. Is the confidence?
Yeah.
Does the confidence come because he's just gonna be out his natural weight class?
No. I don't never be. No, the confidence comes because as a fighter, as a man, as a. I mean, again, you see, I'm fearless. It's the proof is in what you just watch. I'm fearless. I'm in Canada
But he's
against the
Bradley.
world.
Bradley, like honestly,
So listen. So
gotta
what you doing? What you doing? Wait, no. What you doing is you're trying to project your fear, what you would have
no, I'm
on
not.
me.
I'm projecting his accolades. Like if you compare Bradley to
That
Pascal,
doesn't mean that doesn't mean anything to me. So also Bradley better than Pascal?
yeah, in my opinion, hell yeah. What?
No, Bradley is not better. Pascal was a champion at 40 years old.
But
Bradley was retired at 40 years old.
first of all, Pascal has pop positive hella times. Bradley never, never. And
Okay.
Pascal,
I got a question for you.
yeah,
Bradley had knockout power at 40,
no,
47?
no,
No. Did
no.
Pascal?
Yes, yes.
So Pascal did. Look, you see me watching Pascal. You see me fighting Pascal before I had vertigo. Do I look tough as shit in that fight?
Yeah, yeah. You look like a bigger Bradley.
So my point, you making my point. My point is, it's all up here. I'm good. I
Yeah,
had vertigo. Look, I
but
had vertigo. I used to think to myself, it's crazy how this shit coming back around. I never wanted. You never hear me talk about me boxing like it's so many people that didn't even know I fought. You have, you never hear me talk about my boxing record. You never hear me bragging about I fought before. Even when people talk shit to me, you don't even hear me bring that up. And here's the reason being. I'm a very successful person in life. And what I mean by that is I've overcame a lot of shit in life in general. So I remember thinking to myself, you know how you think back on your life, I was like, damn, the only thing I wasn't successful in that I actually gave it my all at was boxing. I remember saying that. 'Cause like I gave it my all. I gave it everything I had. And I don't so anyway, I remember like, damn, that's the only thing. And that bothered me. I was like, but I mean, I physically couldn't do it. That was God's will. It is what it is. So I can't really argue with like God, he stopped me from doing it. So I stopped doing it. So now fast forward, my son comes along and becomes a world champion. Even before he became a world champion, I said, well, damn, maybe I didn't feel that boxing. Maybe I went through what I went through. This is before became world champion. Maybe I went through what I went through for him. And I be damned. Full circle. That's exactly what happened. So now it's coming out about my career, about what happened to me, and about this and about that. And I'm telling you, and I don't mind talking about it because I'm not ashamed of it. I fought at the highest fucking level. I fought at the highest level. I went in there and I did what I had to do. I put my balls on the line. I put my face on the line. I did all of that. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna come tell me no 140-pound fucking Tim Bradley ever that did not have power at 140, 147, 100, none of that. That he can beat a motherfucker like me that does not remember ever stepping on the scale at 140 pounds. The first weight I ever remember weighing was 163 pounds.
he a
That's
dog.
the first weight I ever remember weighing myself that I remember what I weighed. I don't even ever remember 140 pounds, ever.
He a dog, man. I gotta see it, man. Honestly, I gotta see it.
There's no so looking at Tim Bradley at 140, you think he can fuck with me?
I'm just saying, if somehow Bradley could weigh in at a weight to fight you and still be who he was, the way you are today claiming, your body is in better shape than that night that I just screened it. Think
My
about
body look, my body look. I ain't gonna say it's in better shape. It looks better than what you're looking at.
it. All right, and Bradley gonna be feeling that same way. And
All
he,
right, and Bradley is 140 pounds, and I don't remember being 140 pounds.
he was a dude that let them hands go though.
He offered, and you see the jab. Bradley is five. We went through this shit before. With you gotta remember, you was wrong before. We went through this shit with Santiana. Remember you telling me how big he was. You
Yeah,
was telling me.
I was
Remember.
lose though. I ain't say I was gonna do. He was big.
But did my son go out there and fuck him up?
He fucked him up.
Did I tell you he was gonna go fuck him up?
You said that, but you're supposed to.
Listen, I keep telling everybody on every platform, if I say something definitively, that mean I've done that mean the ball is in our court on this side, and I've done my research and I done already zoned in on it. I locked in on it. It's a done deal.
So what's the definitive outcome for this fight?
He won't make a 6 round.
Oh, so you for sure getting a stoppage.
He won't make a 6 round. The question is, you can go back using somebody's record. Go back and look at his last 6 rounder. He ain't had a 6 round fight, and that's another thing. That motherfucker ain't never even been scheduled for a fucking 8 rounder. Like, look at what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. He never been scheduled for eight. I mean, he was not the main event fighter. He was never scheduled for an 8 round fight. So you're in the gym for 17 fucking years, still fighting. You still don't have as many fights as I have in 17 years, and I fought for 6 years, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? I got up 30 times in pretty much in 6 fucking years. I got to a higher level than you in 6 years, and you did it for 17 motherfucking years. I retired 8 years before him, before his age he is now.
I'm
You know
just
what I'm saying?
I'm just matchmaking, so you're gonna have to protect me. Them Philly dudes don't fuck with me. But I see Coach Reg. I see Coach Reg said Cueva's gonna knock your son out. Is that a potential
Hey, look, listen to me. Coach Red, that fat motherfucker with a big ass piece of meat in the back of his head.
Yo, what the fuck?
Fuck him. Nah, cause I want him anyway. I want to fight him. I don't like him. Because he sat there and told a bold-faced ass lie too. I don't like motherfucker that sit in my face and you talk like we cool one way, and then you on the internet talking a whole lot of shit. Who you got for us, Coach Reg? Hey, Coach Reg, who the fuck you got for us? Come on, bring me somebody so I can embarrass your ass. Bring me somebody so I can embarrass you, Coach Reg. I'm sick of these motherfuckers. Look, bro, I got some for them. Like I said, everything they doing based on this, they doing everything based on this eye test type shit, but based on no motherfucking substance. Me, my fight career, substance. Greg Hackett career, no substance. He gonna stop me, no substance. You feel what I'm saying? He not gonna make it 6 rounds, substance. You can go back and look at that. That's who the fuck he is. Go back and look at what he did his last 6 rounds. See, these niggas don't pay attention. They don't do their due diligence like I do. And that's why I got the upper hand on him.
I
What,
can't
what,
Wade fight, man. I wanted to see. Do you got that? I know you probably got that. I like Dominic Wade, man. I remember
I
watching.
had, and then let me tell you about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm glad you asked that question too. Greg Hackett said you won't find a lot of him because, bro, they don't show stuff like that because it was a good ass fight, and I did my thing. I just told you I got hurt the last round. I got wobbled. Well, nobody saw me get wobbled. It happened to myself. I just started falling sideways in the ring. I came back to the corner. I didn't sit down on the stool. I told my coach, I said, hey, shit happened again, bro. This it for me. This last, because I had told him, like, let's go try the shit one more time. And I was like, this the last hoorah, bro. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And I went back out there. I don't think I went down again either. I can't remember whether I went down or not. But I know I got dizzy again. His ass stopped it with fucking 3 seconds. Go look at the time. Well, when did it go look at my last fight with Dominic Wade? What time? How many seconds was fucking like 3 seconds?
I can't find it. I wanted to
Go
find it.
no, 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 go to BoxRec. Go to BoxRec. It tell you the time. It tell you the time of the fight. It tell you the time of the stoppage. It's
Uh,
like 3 fucking seconds left.
yeah, it is. It was 2 minutes.
Three three fucking seconds.
That's nasty.
How the fuck did you stop a fight in 3 seconds? Huh?
No, minute 2:57. You're right.
3 fucking seconds. The
That-
motherfucker. So I got to stop and jump my motherfucking record, and the world don't want, the world don't want to see. They're not gonna show. Another one that's not there. Fernando Guerrero. You will see if you Google that shit. That's how the A side B side shit work.
Wait,
Fernando,
not
huh?
Fernando the Legend Guerrero.
Fernando Guerrero. I fought
Oh,
Fernando Guerrero and whooped his ass the first round.
you talking about
You will
Dominican?
not find.
You
It's
talking about
listen. I took it to him the first round. It will be hard to find that first round. All you gonna see is the second round. Look it up for yourself. That's how they do, bro. And that's why I didn't like boxing. That's why I didn't want my son to buy. It's a dirty game. They don't want to see. They don't want to. They don't want to show you in a positive light. They only want to show their guys in a positive light. And I get it. I understand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just glad my son is in a positive light right now, so we can have it on the other end right now. You know what I'm saying? I went through all of that, so he don't have to go through it. You will not find round one of Fernando Guerrero. Listen, you will not find round one of Fernando Guerrero, Brian Norman. Look, you can look. The fight is there. I had vertigo. That was my last fight before I retired.
you?
Fernando Guerrero.
No,
Fernando Guerrero. I retired the first time.
you was not about to win in Salisbury. I bet you it was 8,000 people there when you fought him.
You already know. I'm used to enemy territory. That's what I'm telling you. People don't understand. People don't understand the pedigree that me and my son got. He
That
got that shit from me.
the ticket seller, bro. In
He
Salisbury,
got that.
oh,
Yeah,
seller. Oh,
motherfucker. Billboards. He had billboards with his name everywhere. I went through it, bro. I went through the.
so wait, when you fought him, was Barry Hunter his trainer back then?
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Because Barry,
Probably so. I think so. I think, but yeah, no, he was. He was. Barry Hunter was his trainer. Yes, sir. Listen. Worse. Pascal was worse. Pascal was worse. When I went to Canada, Pascal and Adonis Stevenson was on the same card. We fought on the same card. Pascal, Adonis Stevenson, and Lucian Boutte. I think he fought that night too. I think he fought that night, but it was. I rode in a motherfucking shuttle bus in Canada with these niggas on the side of the bus I'm riding in. You know how they had a printout on the bus?
yeah.
So the little shuttle bus that they got me riding to the doctors in and everywhere I'm going, they got me showing. I got Lucian Boutte, Adonis Stevenson. Is Adonis Stevenson, and Adonis, ain't his
Yeah,
name?
that's his name.
Adonis Stevenson and John Pascal on the side of this fucking bus that I'm riding in, bro.
Oh,
I've been through the fire, man. I've been through the fire. The people, the people that can't box can disrespect me all they want. Coach Reg that ain't never did shit nowhere can disrespect me all he want. But I bet you won't come to my motherfucking face. You won't step in that ring. You won't do none of that. I bet you won't put a fighter of yours, Coach Reg, or any other coach that got something to say. You will not put a fighter of yours in the ring with mine. You will not do that. You will not do that. Because that's in this game that we in, that's where the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding in the ring. And everything in the ring has been proven. It's like good credit and bad credit. That's why they check your length of credit. Like, look at the fuck, my shit is there. My shit is there.
nah, for sure, man.
So anyway, but that's my whole point, man. I'm here to prove what I say. I put my face on the line. I'm not worried about losing at all because there's nothing. I was standing in the ring. I was standing in the middle of the ring and put my motherfucking hands up and let Greg Hackett punch himself out. That's how weak he is to me. I will put my fucking hands up and let him punch himself out and then beat him out of sheer exhaustion. That's just how confident I feel about a Greg Hackett not hurting me. I watched everything I could possibly watch on Greg Hackett, and that motherfucker don't have a jab. And I can say this because he can't grow one. He don't have a jab. He don't have a left hook. All he have is a prayer of an overhand right, and that's a nervous one. So I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I seen him practicing body shots. I let him hit me to the body. I would let him work my body. I let him do that.
Hey, I can't wait, man. We are 2 days out. This is happening Saturday, February 15th, live on Black Prime, 5.99, man. It's
5.99. Help me smoke Tim Bradley out after this.
Right.
Call Tim Bradley a bitch. Hey, give me a short. Give me a short. Why did Tim Bradley? You a bitch? Come get this work. Give me a short. I want. That's who I want to fight. It ain't about a Greg Hackett, ain't about nothing because Greg Hackett done already proved what I said. The reason me and Greg Hackett was fighting, you know why we fight? We fight because we got to an argument about him not understanding why we turned down. We didn't, matter of fact, we didn't turn it down. While we counter offered the money that we didn't turn that shit down. We kept counter offering. We never left the table.
Hmm.
So that's what this was about. Well, I don't understand. And I'm hearing these people that, again, that's a success. Like I came from being dirt poor, like straight up, to being fine. My son is fine. Everybody is fine. So I'm looking at it, and Ness, you're a businessman. You look at the trajectory of where you can go sometimes. You don't look at where you at. Am I right?
For sure.
And I know you a businessman, and I know you know that. You feel what I'm saying? I
I,
know you know that. So you got a guy they came right back. They don't even realize it. You argue with me about what I make of you so tough and you so look, motherfucker. First of all, the fight could not have been made. Uh, what's his name? Daryl Peoples at the IBF said that the Karen fight was already ordered, so the fight was bullshit in the first place. Fight would have never been made. But then, if you want to talk about the money part, I said, listen, son, I don't expect. I said, listen, I don't expect you to understand, bro. You being where you at in life, and and I understand how you take the disrespect, but that's just what it is. Like it's just I'm being direct. But then you come back on a clip and you say, I'm making $800 and they gonna offer me $2,000. Ness, would you go in there and get your head beat in if you know you're gonna lose for $2,200?
nah, not me.
No, no,
Not me.
no. Fuck that $2,200. You feel me? A man like it, like, well, I can get $2,200 a little better than that. You know what I'm saying? I can get $2,200. I can go leave my house right now and make a lot more than $2,200 right now as we speaking. You feel what I'm saying? So and that's what I was trying to explain to him that. Not being funny, I was just being real. Like, bro, you're not where I'm at in life, and I'm not even saying it. I don't want to understand what you're saying. I don't want. Well, and then you got his, and I mean, them people made me look. I do my best because I've been poor and I've been broke. I do my best not to look down on people, but his fans and some of these fans make it so hard because they want to stay stuck in stupid. They want to stay stuck in poverty. They want to stay stuck in impoverished thinking. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck would you get somewhere, go fly out? You're gonna fly out for 2, 3 days for 2,200 and get beat the fuck up and come back. So that's a fourth day for $2,200. What the fuck is that? So why are we talking? And we talking about $1.7 million, bitch. You can't even discuss this with me. So he argued something, but then came back and made my point without even knowing it because he ignorant. That was what I was trying to say. He said he made my point, and his fans did the same thing too. They on the clip. That's right, G. My type of fighter, 100. G love to fight. Oh my God, he love to get his ass whooped. What the fuck are we talking about? Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
Hey man, just know y'all sold it, man. Everybody is
It's real. It's real for me. G, hey, G. I sold the realness. G better goddamn be for real about what the fuck he's saying. That's what I know. Cause that shit I done seen him do and all that monkey shit, that ain't gonna work. That monkey shit that all get into my body, motherfucker, I will let you hit me to my motherfucking body. I will let you do that and let you wear yourself out, and then I'm gonna take your ass out. I mean, there's no way. I just don't see it.
I kind of want to say, well, the lights, since it's been so long, but watching you under them lights with Pascal,
I'm
it's
fine.
relevant.
I don't care. Yeah, yeah. You see, I'm not nervous. Do I look nervous in that fight?
No, and the stage was much bigger. That was much.
Salisbury. If you can manage to find it, there's 2 rounds with me and Fernando Guerrero, the famous Fernando Guerrero, the one you talking about who sold the shit out of some tickets. I took it to his ass round one. Round two, he hit me with you go back and watch it. And my coach told me what happened to me. I didn't even know what happened. It was a left hook. He kept hitting me on the same side of the head, and that's what triggered my vertigo that time. I didn't even realize it. My coach like the motherfucker hit you with like 5 left hooks. I'm sorry, right hooks, right you southpaw. He
So
went 5 right hooks.
so now you saying a shot can trigger it?
He triggered it. No, 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 no. He triggered it that time. I was already having issues. You got to remember, I was already having issues.
Yeah, I know, but you haven't had it in a while. That's why I said, are you afraid that a shot could bring it
I'm
back?
not. No, I'm not. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, your wife
No.
and son, like, damn, what if you get hit and now you fucking dealing with vertigo again?
Everybody and their mama worried about that. I'm not. Everybody and their mama worried about me. My 10-year-old daughter, my she said my 10-year-old daughter. Everybody worried about what you getting your ass in the ring. My mama, everybody and their mama worried about that. I'm not worried about that.
Mm.
I'm not worried about that. That's just who I am. I'm a warrior. I don't take fights. I don't think I can win, which is why I stopped fighting. Again, he talking about $2,200 when I left. They was offering me. This is back 14 years ago. They was offering me more than 5 times the number he just said in 2024 or 25. The fuck are you talking about? But again, my self respect is worth more than that. I don't fight to fucking. I don't fight for money. I fight to win. And if
Mm.
I don't think I'm in position to win, then I'm not gonna fight. Which is why you see me fight. If I do not think I'm in position to win, if I don't think I'm in physical, if I can't, my physical, whatever else won't hold up, I will not fight. I would not have taken this fight if I thought there was anything wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me.
For sure. Well, coach, man, champ, coach, fighter, all the above.
Appreciate
Can't
appreciate
wait.
it.
We're going to see you Saturday. Give out that social media and let everybody know how they can get this fight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me tell you, that's the most important thing right now. You know, my son is always most important to me as far as his career go. So let me shout my boy out. Official B. Norman, Brian Norman Jr. Welterweight, 1/4 of the welterweight champs of the world, soon to be undisputed. Soon as he get the rest of these, as soon as the rest of these clowns get to where they got to get to, and he get them out the way. Brian Norman Jr. on the way. Y'all do your eye test. Your eye test failed you. You need to go get some glasses. Anyway, official B. Norman for B on every social site. Me myself is Brian Norman Towing on Instagram. That's Brian Norman Towing. I own the towing service, but anyway, Brian Norman Towing on Instagram, and I ain't on really. I mean, Facebook just Brian Norman. I ain't really on shit else. BLK Prime. Download the app. $5.99. Everything is there and is waiting to be watched right now. BLK Prime, $5.99. The South got something to say about boxing too. Y'all film works and promotion producing this. Show some support, show some love, whether it's to me, whether it's to Greg Hackett, whether it's to Yaya McClain, whether it's to Desmond, whoever, to BLK Prime, just show us some love and come out and support a good cause. Anyway, and I myself, I can't speak for everybody else. I myself intend on putting on a good show and doing what I need to do.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, coach. Thanks for jumping on.
All right, man. I appreciate you, dog.
All right.
Okay.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Brian